What's up, everybody? It is great to have you back for another day of Momentum WOD training. My name is Brandon, and today I'm going to coach and guide you through a brand new workout brought to you by the Fortify system. Anti-glycolytic kettlebell workouts that will forge a powerful and resilient body. Earlier this week, you performed a 10x10 WOD, and today you're going to be switching things up and performing a strength circuit style workout. You're going to perform 2 rounds of a circuit, which is going to alternate between ballistic and strength-based movements. The exercises that will be included in today's workout will be as follows: the Turkish Get-Up, the Clean-to-Press, the Clean-to-Goblet Squat, the Clean-to-Rotational Press, and the Clean-to-Front Rack Squat. Today's workout, you're going to be alternating between sets of get-ups and clean-based exercises. For today's workout, a moderate to heavy kettlebell would be best. Let's grab it and get ready for lots of Turkish get-ups and lots of cleans. We're kicking things off with 1 repetition of the Turkish get-up on the right-hand side. Good luck today. Don't get sloppy and rush your repetitions when you're working through the clean to press. Take your time, pause after the kettlebell is clean to the front rack position, control the weight once it's pressed overhead, and then control it once more when you're back into the front rack position before sending the hips back for the next repetition of the clean. Now that you're up, you've got to get back down. Methodically reverse the steps just completed to wind up back where you started. Make each step deliberate and controlled when returning back to the setup position. The get-up is all about control and stability. When returning the bell back down to the ground for the next repetition of the clean, mind your spinal biomechanics. As is always the case, hinge those hips back and keep your neck and low back in a neutral position. This movement is going to be very similar to the clean to overhead press, except you're going to be driving through your back leg and rotating as you press the weight overhead. This is going to add a different dynamic component and challenge to the exercise that is going to test different musculature and functional patterns that facilitate your performance. The pace at which the get-up is intended to be performed is deliberate, slow, and controlled. Each step of the movement should be distinguishable. You need to pause, control, and own each position before moving on to the next. If you're in need of a greater challenge and want to kick the clean to squat up a notch, you can perform double clean to squats, but only if you've practiced it before and have access to a second kettlebell of the same weight. If you do this, cutting the rep count in half would be reasonable. Nice long 3-minute rest break before we start up again. The Turkish Get-Up is my personal favorite exercise for functional strength and stability. The Get-Up is a full-body symphony of biomechanical efficiency that works just about everything.
Stay strong, stay strong. To the table. Ain't easy, I can tell. Gotta stay strong, stay strong. To the table. Stay strong, stay strong. Ain't easy, I can tell. Gotta stay strong, stay strong.
The Clean-to-Goblet Squat is the combination of a dynamic, power-based movement, the two-handed clean, and a strength and mobility-based movement, the goblet squat, combined into one exercise. Coupling these two exercises together forms a great, full-body conditioning movement that will build a more powerful and resilient body. During the initial roll-up of the get-up and for the remainder of the exercise, make sure that the shoulder is packed and stable. You can do this by externally rotating the thumb outwards and corkscrewing the ball of the shoulder into the socket. We call this centration. It is a subtle movement, but it will activate the serratus anterior and lat muscles, which will help to protect the shoulder throughout the entire exercise. As you may have noticed, the clean that is performed with this exercise is slightly different than with a regular ballistic kettlebell clean. This is called a dead clean. The bell starts on the floor, and instead of being hiked and passed through the legs, it is powered directly from the ground to the front rack position. nature of unilateral exercises is to impart lateral and rotational forces on your body because of the asymmetrical nature of the weight distribution. Your job is to resist. Do not allow for your center of gravity to shift off of the midline. Do not allow for your torso or shoulders to rotate. Counteract these forces with opposite side stabilization of the trunk by constantly engaging the appropriate musculature. Together, we are going to close this thing out strong. 1 repetition of the Turkish Get-Up, left hand side, last set, best set. We're all in this together. Let's go.